I hate the kid to begin with. Are you kidding me? He did a viewing party on my announcement video. He ended his stream as soon as he finished his as soon as I finished my announcement video. He doesn't host people because it doesn't benefit him. That's the reason.
G'day mates, welcome to another episode of Antics with Aussie, where I keep you up to date with everything going on in competitive Fortnite, and today's video is a massive one. We had ninja battles, so we had some insane performances from teams like Zayt, Saf, and Stretch that we have to talk about. They making a claim that they can win FNCS with a contested Dooms domain. It was such a dominant performance from them today, but a few people are doubting it. Was it just because they were versing an EU team on 100 ping, or can they actually win FNCS? Also, we have to talk about the drama that happened today between Ronaldo, Clix, and Bugha. Ronaldo got super heated, made some pretty insane statements about Bugha, pretty much just said he hates the guy, dragged Clix into it. I want to talk a little bit about the context about why Ronaldo maybe said this, why he got so heated, because people are seeing the clips, but not a lot of people are talking about exactly what's going on with Ronaldo at the moment, so I thought I could try and clear that up a little bit. Also, I don't even know what just happened on Twitter. While making this video, some of the biggest teams in NA East, such as Dubs, Mega, and Bizzle, and Riversun, Illust, and Furious, who are doing insanely well, look like they're all splitting up and making new insane teams. So I just want to cover exactly what I think is going on with them, because no one's announced their teams officially, but I think I'm putting the dots together. So let's just jump straight into it. Let's show exactly how Zayt managed to win this tournament and what were his thoughts on whether he can now win FNCS because of this.
When we went in that tournament, we didn't like aim for like first place, you know, because we didn't think it was possible with contested drop. But like after fighting for a while, like a couple games, we knew like we could just do it.
On at Doom's Domain in the future weeks, do you think you could pull off an FNCS week with it being contested?
Yeah, I mean, after what we did to that, I think it's definitely possible for sure that we can play right. Like Saf and Stretch and I think we can pull basically anything off. We've been qualifying for like everything, even like I don't know if you guys remember first game World Cup, me and Saf won it, and we're probably the most shambles team in that game, and we're really good at coming back on our shambles, and I think that's like not a lot of teams can do that, and I think that's playing in our favor for sure.
So you had Zayt there saying that after his performance today, he does believe that he can win FNCS Grand Finals while being contested. Now, this obviously goes a little bit against the tweet that he made the other day. I'll bring it up on the screen, but basically Zayt had a kind of change of heart. He's been flaming Bizzle a fair bit on Twitter. You guys have definitely seen it. He has been going in on Bizzle, trying to condition the drop spot, trying to get Bizzle to leave. He ended up basically admitting that neither of them would leave, and if neither of them leave, they will not win FNCS. That's what he said in that tweet. So he has now changed his viewpoint. After winning today, he now thinks that even if he's contested by a top tier team, he still has a chance to go on and win FNCS. Now, I need to talk about it. A lot of people are saying it. Is that just because they went up against a 100 ping team today? Obviously, Benji, Savage, and Leshy, phenomenal players. Some of the best in the world, but they were on 100 ping. So obviously they're at a massive disadvantage towards Zayt's team. So can Zayt's team do it if they verse another good team on good ping? But at the same time, they only made it off spawn 3 times. It is very likely that if Zayt versus a top tier team like Bizzles, if they're still even a team, again, I'll talk about that at the end of the video, there's a good chance they will make it off spawn 3 times. And if that's all they need to go on and win a tournament, it is possible. But again, ninja battles, again, it's not 100 players, it's only 60, so it's a little bit different, but they proved a lot today. They either proved that Doom's Domain is such a strong drop that when you get the loot, you can leave and win a whole tournament with 2 less games, or they've just shown how insanely good they are, and just because they've been contested on Doom's Domain, not a lot of people are talking about it. We haven't had a chance to see just how good this trio is, that is one of the best in the world. Whatever you want to say about them as people, about all the beef that's going on, they are insane players who have won insane tournaments. So I guess we'll just have to see. Time will tell. We've got FNCS starting next week. Let's find out. That's enough for their team. Let's start talking about some of the beef that went down, because like I said, there was a lot of it. Let's show the full clip of what Ronaldo said about Bugha before I kind of talk about it a little bit.
No need to start any beef. I hate the kid to begin with. Are you kidding me? He did a viewing party on my announcement video. He ended his stream as soon as he finished his as soon as I finished my announcement video. He doesn't host people because it doesn't benefit him. That's the reason. I don't know if you ever realized this, but Bugha doesn't host anyone because it doesn't benefit him. You ever thought about that? Like, I don't like the kid. There's a reason Kanata hates him. There's a reason Clix hates him.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I was streaming this. I was live when this happened, and I thought people were baiting. Everyone was like, oh, Ronaldo's going in on Bugha. He just flamed him. He just flamed him. And I honestly thought it was a joke. I really didn't know that these guys had beef like this. And I just wanted to kind of like, I don't want to defend Ronaldo here because I think what he said was pretty damn brutal. He has every right to say what he wants and how he feels. But obviously, just after getting killed by Bugha in a tournament, he didn't stream snipe him. He didn't really like, you know, he didn't do anything that I feel like warrants this kind of response. But at the same time, if you haven't been following Ronaldo's Twitter and everything that's going on right now, I think he's really focused on competitive Fortnite right now. We all know he is one of the most popular Fortnite streamers. When he streams, he pulls insane views. He had massive growth for a little while there, but it seems like he wasn't enjoying it as much as what he enjoyed being a competitive Fortnite player. And I think the issues he's had finding a teammate, and he's made a few tweets that he's deleted talking about, why does no one want to pick me up? I'll quit streaming right now just so I can play competitive Fortnite. It's all I want. So I think that's leading to a bit of frustration. And honestly, I think Ronaldo just kind of vented it here. And unfortunately, it was directed at Bugha. I mean, it was pretty intense. I don't want to defend the actions. I mean, he's allowed to say what he wants. You know what I mean? Like, you can have your own opinion there. And it seems like he has good reasons for why he doesn't like Bugha. I just want to give some context for why he may have said this, because I think when Ronaldo streams, he jokes around, he gets a little bit toxic, but it's normally for content. I think it's the first time I've seen him go full toxic. So we also saw Clix's response to this, because obviously Clix got dragged into this when, you know, Ronaldo said Clix hates Bugha. Obviously, Clix is gonna have to respond to this on stream. So let's hear what he said.
There's a reason Clix hates him.
Nah, kid's a weirdo. I could say a lot, but I just try to say out. Kid's a weirdo. He like, might as well just say it now. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I never start drama, but like, bro, he's in f***ing calls. Like, I have a clip of him saying he only plays with me and shit for views. Like, he's only friends with people if they benefit him. Like, I don't know. Truth hurts, but I mean, it's whatever. That's why I don't f*** him anymore. That's why he's blocked on everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this got pretty heated. I think it just shows that we don't exactly know what's going on behind the scenes with some of these pros until they come out and say things like this. But again, I wanted to give some context. I don't want to just show you a bunch of clips of beef and drama like everyone else has. I just want to give some context of exactly what's going on with Ronaldo at the moment. Not to like excuse what he did, because I think it was pretty brutal. But again, he has the right to say whatever he wants about other people if he has good reason to do so. And it seems like there's something else going on there, especially from Clix's response. But I just wanted to talk about a few tweets that Ronaldo's made that he's since deleted, and basically it seems like Ronaldo really wants to get back into competitive Fortnite, and unfortunately no teams are taking him seriously. There's some of the best pros in NA East vouching for him to be a teammate. Every time he slots in with a team, they seem to perform really well, and I think Ninja Battles was a good chance for him today to prove that he is an insane player still, and he can be on a solid team, because he's made tweets talking about how he's willing to stop streaming altogether, give up doing viewing parties where he makes between 20 and 50,000 viewers or even more, just so he can play tournaments again. That's how badly he wants this. So I'm just seeing a few trends of tweets coming out from Ronaldo where he seems a little bit off at the moment. It seems like he's just not kind of going the direction he wanted. He doesn't want to go into content. He wants to be a pro player and no one's giving him a chance. So I think when things happen like this, when Bugha griefed his game and did play really weirdly aggressive onto them, he just got super heated. So again, not trying to excuse it, just trying to give a bit of context of what's going on. I don't like to cover too much beef and drama on the channel. I hope you guys know that. I'm not just trying to use this for views. I do think it's super relevant to competitive Fortnite, and honestly, I do like keeping you guys up to date without just having all the clickbait and all the extra crap that goes into it. So that's enough of that. Let's talk about some of these new insane teams that look like they're forming coming into FNCS, and some of the other top teams that honestly I thought had a chance to win FNCS that have now split up. All right, now I got my list going. I'm gonna have to look at my screen for this because this is how many players said they're looking for new teammates. So we had Bucky, Mega, Degen, Ages, Polarized, Zexro, Illust, Ronaldo, Cease, Blake, and Furious. So we had so many top tier pros say they're looking for a new team. Do I think they're all looking for a trio? No. A lot of these players are the ones who've kind of been slotting in and out of teams and kind of trying to find their way. But a few big switch ups that I think have happened, which makes all of this make sense, is it looks like the most real likely one of these that is looking for a team is Furious. He said, I guess I'm looking for a trio, and basically said that he's not joking, this is real. And then I've also noticed that Mega Mega said he's looking for Trio and a sad face. I don't know whether they're related, but I think a few people have seen some kind of rifts and some issues happening with Dubs, Mega, and Bizzle. And also, we saw recently the Riversan performed insanely well with Dubs and Mega last time they trioed together when Bizzle couldn't play. So I don't know why Riversan, Furious, and Illest would split, because honestly, they are an insane team who I had picked to maybe win FNCS. But what I could potentially see is either maybe Riversan going and playing with Dubs and Mega, Bizzle getting dropped, or potentially it could even see something like Riversan, Illest, and Dubs. I don't know whether Dubs and Mega will split up. I really hope they haven't. They're such an iconic duo, but I think some of this is real. I think a lot of it is people just looking for impressions. I think a lot of them are just baiting, but I genuinely think we might see a huge shakeup coming into the FNCS only 1 week out. So I just wanted to cut through it. I think a lot of these are fake, but some of them very well could be real. The two teams I'm looking at is definitely Riversan's team and Bizzle's team, where I think a huge shakeup's going to happen there. So it seems like Furious is being honest here. So that's the one that's kind of given me some clues. I've also DM'd a few pros, got some interesting responses that I'm kind of basing this answer off. I could be completely wrong. Please don't take this as 100% what's happening. It's why I didn't put it in the thumbnail, because I don't have the evidence. I just have kind of some clues that I'm piecing together, and you guys keep asking me what's going on with it. So I thought I'd at least talk about it and give my opinion. That would make some insane teams. So I guess we'll just have to see whether that happens. All right, guys, that does it for another video. But wait, before you go anywhere, I just wanted to really quickly just have a chat about the beef and drama and kind of like how I cover it on my channel. I've seen a lot of people in the YouTube comments and a lot of people on my Twitch channel having concerns about, hey man, don't just start covering a whole bunch of beef and drama. You're clickbaiting clicks in your thumbnails, all that kind of stuff. All I wanted to say is I am going to cover beef and drama on my channel if it's relevant to competitive Fortnite. I enjoy talking about it, and it's, to me, super relevant because I'm a commentator. If I now see Bugha's team get in a fight with Ronaldo's team and Ronaldo kills Bugha, it makes things more intense knowing this stuff, and I feel like you guys want to be kept up to date on it as well without a whole bunch of just clickbait and drama and all that stuff. I'm just presenting it, giving my honest opinion, trying to give some context, and then moving on from it. I hope you guys are okay with that. I don't want to clickbait. You will never see stuff in my title or in my thumbnails unless it actually happened and unless it's relevant. So I really hope you guys are okay with that distinction. If you're not, again, let me know in the comments. I'm kind of stuck on that one. I want you guys to respect the content I make. I want you guys to enjoy it. And I genuinely think what I'm doing is not clickbait, but I'm just seeing a few of those comments. So I thought I'd take the chance to talk about it. If you liked today's video though, please chuck a like on it. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We're on pace for that 100K. I love you guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.